The new DLC for XCOM 2, called Shen's Last Gift, lets you bring sentient robots into battle. The hulking machines, which developer Firaxis calls Sparks, don't completely change the sci-fi game's turn-based tactical combat. They're essentially hero units with more health, maneuverability, and firepower than the normal human soldier. They're also taller and more noticeable targets for enemy advent forces. But they do add wrinkles to the existing formula. They're unable to take cover, for instance. Whereas human soldiers can duck behind low walls or crouch behind semi-trailers, Sparks don't actually attach to cover, but merely stand behind it. This necessitates much more careful attention to sightlines than was the case in XCOM 2 battles of the past.
Enemy targeting this position.
Sparks can, however, create opportunities for cover. That is, by standing in the open or in the gaps between destroyed vehicles, Sparks become veritable options for your human soldiers to take cover behind. They offer the full defensive bonus and, because of their high health and armor, can take a beating before shutting down and exposing their human allies. Sparks are also surprisingly nimble, their massive metal frames notwithstanding. They each come equipped with jet thrusters in their heels, removing the need for ladders, poles, or vines while ascending cliffsides or building facades. Lastly, the most subtle and maybe underrated factor is Sparks' lack of human emotions.
Missed intended target.
From the 8 hours I played, I never once saw a Spark panic, and enemy sectoids seemed incapable of exerting their signature mind control over the robots. This was a godsend for protecting my rookie soldiers, who were much more prone to panic and confusion in the haze of firefights. The added versatility and spectacle of Sparks overshadows the process of actually unlocking these robots, but this facet of the DLC is fantastic as well. The necessary mission took me about 80 minutes to complete, which, to XCOM 2 veterans, will sound astronomically long. It's a story-heavy affair and much more scripted than most skirmishes, but it's an exceptional mission nonetheless. It jumps from defensive scenarios to assault sequences with ease. There's also an abundance of enemies. As the mission came to a close and I escaped in my dropship, I had eliminated 52 robots, garnering more than enough experience to improve each of my soldiers several times over. But perhaps the greatest part about Shen's Last Gift DLC is that it fills out a 6th character role.
Commander, we have the Spark, and with our current technology...
It always depends on the situation, of course, but now you can bring a veritable dream team into battle, with 6 possible character types to supplement each other. It's a distinct mesh of psychic powers, mechanical strength, and human ingenuity. And much like these versatile squads, XCOM 2's new DLC is well worth your time for the many new features it brings to the XCOM formula.
Target destroyed.
No problem, boss.